Hello, Internet. It is December 7th, 2013 on a Saturday. I'm just finishing up here at the park with a 5-mile workout. Well, I call it a workout because I know that my heart was in that cardio rate. So it was a workout for me. It may not be a workout for other people, but I've done it. And I still have I don't want to tell you how far away I am from home. I still have a while to walk home. Anyway, so my husband will be getting off work here soon. He'll probably be at home before me. And I have no idea what our day today is going to bring us. We were invited to an impromptu birthday party, so maybe we'll go do that. But I do think that there's some work that Wayne wants to get done on the computer at home. And there's some work that I want to do too, but we may go and see some friends for a few hours. I did not want to go out today. It's another one of those days. It is cold. Levels not too far away from us. Those altitudes had snow. So it's definitely cold. Now that I'm not walking, I'm kind of feeling it on my neck and so forth. So maybe this is a boring update. Maybe this will be another introspective update. Again, I make these videos for me. Like I said, they're my mirror for myself. And, maybe there's people along the way that I'll end up finding that I have similarities with, people that I'll find a common thread with, though it can be tough. Just even in general, it can be tough for me not making friends, but really having, I guess, like fitting in with my peer group. I'm not like my peer group. My husband is 10 years younger than me. We don't have kids. We travel a lot. We're not going to buy a house. It's just, our goals are a lot different than a lot of our peers. So I oftentimes have this feeling like I'm drifting off in left field from everybody else, including the internet, which is pretty weird. There's a lot of people on the internet. So last night in my neighborhood was very interesting and eventful. About 7:30 last night, I made a call to 911 because I heard, at least 4 or 5 shots go off about a block away. I started to hear the shots as I was pulling my headphones out of my ears. Watching YouTube, of course. Called 911. And then I guess right after that, there was another series of shots that were fired maybe 15 blocks away. And at the same time that the shots went off, about 9 blocks away, there was this lady that some guy was making actions like he was trying to abduct her, because he kept telling her to come over to his van and kept demanding that he come to her van, and then started to get out of his van towards her, and she ran off, and luckily she was home. So all of this happened last night at 7:30, 8 o'clock. I don't know what's scarier. Probably the gunshots. The first gunshots that went off that I called 911 what happened was that one car fired at another car, and it happened literally at the end of my block. Like a small residential block. That's how close it was. Honestly, when I get out of this environment, I am writing a book. I have so many stories. But it's not the stories. I don't want to shame anybody. I don't want to put anybody on blast. It's just like a wound that needs to have all the infection drain out and heal up. That's what I need to do getting out of the neighborhood. So I will quickly end this vlog with a little bit of introspection. No, a little bit of thinking that I was doing last night while I was sorry for that. There's somebody walking by and I just got self-conscious. So I was doing some thinking last night about depression and the state of depression, and the two things I thought of were, first off, what happens if I move and my depression doesn't go away? Like, what if I am using the shooting and the home invasion? I mean, justifiably, but, it's heavy for me. But what if I'm using that as an excuse to not do the best job that I could be doing? What happens if I move and I end up still finding myself feeling depressed? This is why I have to get my head together right now. Is because there cannot be any excuses. There just can't be. Eminem has a lyric in one of his songs that says, success is my only option, failure is not. And that's how I felt when I lost the first 100 pounds. And then I went on this big, huge, long hiatus, and there was a lot of work I needed to do in my head. And now I'm going back in to lose that last 100 pounds. And this journey right here is about me figuring out why I got myself to that in the first place. Like I've said, I know what I need to do. I know that if I do X, Y, Z, ABC will happen. But that won't answer why I was there in the first place. Why was I there? I don't know. I know the crisis that I've been through. I know the experiences that I have had from childhood have been life-changing, but none of that was an excuse for not properly regulating my emotions. If my emotions are regulated, and if I had control over my thought process, I wouldn't have been well over 50 pounds in the first place. I wouldn't need to have faced a 200-pound weight loss. Now looking at a 100-pound weight loss. Why did I get there? Why? That is part of this journey. That's the big part of this journey. It's to be healthy. It's to make those changes, those behavior changes, to have the lifestyle that I want, and it's going to stick. But why was I there in the first place? I need to figure that out. Unless I figure that out, I'm going to be on a constant state of somewhat alert, making sure that I'm watching, that I'm not triggering to, again, go back to being over 300 something pounds. So another thing, I didn't even want to go into the second thought I was going into. That's probably for another video. It's probably for a video where I'm actually at home and I'm not distracted by a bunch of people around me. So if you followed along with any of my videos, you know that today ends the first week of this 365 year long personal challenge. It's a challenge with me. I'm not challenging anybody else but myself. And tomorrow is going to be a day where, do a check and see where I am, making myself accountable. And along the way, I need to figure out, why did I get here in the first place? If you have any suggestions, if you have any insight, not why I got here, but maybe what has prompted you to make the decisions that you've made and adopt negative behaviors and negative habits that are bad for you, let me know. Until then, that's part of my journey to figure out why. I'm going to get going now and get home and go see my husband. I really hope this video finds you well. I hope that you're having a great day. And if not, hang on to faith and hope. Hang on, because it's going to be a better day tomorrow. Why? Because we are worth it. Why? Because we are loved. That's why. Thanks so much for watching this very long 11-minute video. Thanks. Bye.